Okay, let's go through the FITT-VP principles. This is for program design regarding resistance training. This is not specific to any type of resistance training, such as endurance, hypertrophy, power, and strength. But we're trying to keep it general. I just want you to understand the principles for what they are and how to apply them to a program. So what are they? It's frequency, intensity, time, type, volume, and progression. Frequency is the number of days per week we're looking to train. And in general, we're looking at 2 to 3 days, but that can increase depending on your person's physical ability. For example, how often do they train? How long have they been working out for? Things of that nature. Intensity is an inverse relationship between resistance load and a number of repetitions. So if we have a low resistance load, then you're going to have a higher number of repetitions. And on the opposite end, if you have a high resistance load, you're generally looking at a lower number of repetitions. The time is the duration of rest intervals between sets. So how much rest are we allowing our clients between each set? That differs depending on what kind of training type you are trying to implement during your program. For example, endurance, you're generally looking at much smaller rest intervals between each set. The type are the mode of resistance exercise. So that's essentially what equipment are you using. We have dumbbells, barbells, resistance bands, cable machines. We have a long list of equipment that's available to you in the training facility. So what type of equipment are you using falls into the category of type. Volume is the number of sets per muscle group. That varies depending on the individual. Basic recommendations are 1 to 3 sets per exercise for somebody that's novice, beginning. And then as we get to more advanced, you can increase that to more of 3 to 6. So it depends on your client. And lastly, progression. How do we keep them improving? Well, we're going to look at progressive overload, which is an increase in stimulus that is necessary for further adaptations and physical improvements. How do we maintain progressive overload? Well, we'll go back up to the top 5. You can change any of these, so frequency, intensity, time, type, and volume. By modifying these, you continue to stimulate the body in a way that will further adaptations. Okay, so FITT-VP, these are the basic principles that you need to understand in order to properly put together a program design for resistance training. Know these, memorize them, implement them. Thank you.